So in this project, we're going to tidy up this wall, go around the inside of the garden here, around the back of the house. What we're going to do is paint it with liquid lime cement, and then put terracotta tops on it and paint the walls as well. So this is the wall. It's like a retaining wall. Does a brilliant job keeping all the soil and everything off the garden, and it holds back the damp as well, I think. But it doesn't look very nice. It's grey stone. It's got all sorts of stains and things on it. So we're going to cover it in lime cement. What we've done is mixed up this batch of really runny lime cement. The ratio of that is 5 parts sand, clean sand, to 3 parts of lime cement and 1 part undercoat paint, and then mix with water. And what we do is apply that on with a paintbrush. So we're going to clear up the area we're going to go around, and then just chip off any bits of cement on the walls and then paint over it. But we think it's going to need 2 coats. Hopefully it will give a nice finish. So just chipping off all these bits of rough cement that are on the walls. Give it a smooth starting base. There's not much on there, to be honest. It's just bits of paint. Straining under the weight.
Shut up.
So it's a bit of a messy method. Basically, you're going to cover the whole wall like this, and then we may mix up some slightly thicker stuff and go over any bumps or gaps, and then give it another coat. So first coat's going on really well, and it's really filling in the holes. We feel like we've discovered the art of plastering with a paintbrush. So day 2 of the inner wall. It's all dried overnight. You can still clearly see the bricks, but that first coat has filled a lot of holes and ridges in. Mixed up a slightly thicker batch today, and we're going to put that on the wall and see how that looks with another coat. So second coat on, you can barely see any of the bricks now. We're going to do one more coat tomorrow, a 3rd coat. But it's looking brilliant. Really is looking good. Should be ready for painting in a couple of days. I'm going to get the tiles to go on the top. So putting on the 3rd layer, you can see that we pretty much got rid of all the stone shapes. But what we've decided to do now is go for a textured finish on the wall. But that's going on really nicely. So that's the undercoat all applied to the wall. Quite hard work because we've made it textured, made it harder to paint. It looks really good, transforming. And we've got our packet of tiles, paid €20 for. These are terracotta, I think. So there's just enough in one pack. So what we're going to do is let this undercoat dry, put the finish coat on tomorrow, and then put the tiles, cement the tiles on top. Okay, the exterior paint's going on now. You can see the difference, really bright colour, a bright white. This Dirrup exterior extreme paint is brilliant. That'll keep Jackie busy for a little while there. Okay, the paint's all dry, so we're just laying out the tiles. Jackie's just smoothing off the wall with a brush and a hammer, getting rid of any lumps and bumps. We've got our mortar, I'm going to mix that up now, ready for tiling. So we've laid them all out. There's literally just enough. And what we're using as a spacer is a lighter tool. So if we do that as a gap, by the time we get to the end, they just get to the end of the wall nicely. So who would have thought that would be a great tool for tiling, but it is. Gently tiling them on, trying to get the gap perfect. They're looking great already. I think there's 18 tiles altogether, not many.
We could have done with 19.
Yeah, we could have done with 19, not 18, but that's what came in the box.
I don't know where Wendy is.
Jackie's just oiling the tiles with linseed oil. You can see the difference. Looks great. Probably give it a couple of coats. Just grouting up between the tiles now with cement. A little tool that came with our trowel kit, and obviously the other tool, a finger. It's looking good. So the last one's going on. Delicately putting it in. There you go, nearly finished. Wall's even been used, cups of tea on it. All we've got to do now is just touch up where some of the grout and cement has gone over, just with a little bit of white paint, and then the wall will be finished. So the wall is finished. Looks absolutely superb. All painted, grouted, evenly done. There's the star of the show. She did 99% of this wall. My 1% was cut in one tile. So, I don't know, maybe a week's work, a few hours a day. Hard work, but well worth it. Yet again, we've transformed this outside area, improving it all the time. So, time to enjoy a glass of wine now and put it on the wall. So once again, thanks everybody for watching, liking, subscribing, commenting on our videos. Really does encourage us. It makes us do better work, and if we can do work like this, anybody can. Just hard graft, but good fun. My glasses are all like that.
The glasses always are, darling.
And a tiny glimpse in the background of the shed of the year for Portugal, still being built.